welcome to my channel. I'm Mariana, or I also go by M or Mari, but Mariana. Essentially, I'm going to take you through this week from today till Thursday or Friday morning, and then I'm going to do a separate vlog for the weekend because I'm actually competing in my first ever bodybuilding competition, and so it's peak week currently. I'm going to take you through that. A little disclaimer, I'm not going to be sharing any calories or macros or honestly probably not much of what I eat at all, because I don't agree with this lifestyle and I don't want anybody to have a look at it and get inspiration from it for their own goals, because everybody's different and what I'm doing is not sustainable, it's not maintainable, and it's not healthy actually at all. So yeah, I'm doing it very much for the mindset side of things, but I'll get into that later in the video because I don't actually have the time to talk about that now. The competition's this weekend, so I'll bring you through, like, I guess 4 days of peak week, how I'm feeling, why I'm doing this competition, how my mind's doing, how my body's doing. I can tell you that my body's not doing great. It is so unhealthy. My skin has exploded. I feel underweight. I have no energy. Yeah. I have got to get back inside to work soon, but you would have seen this morning I got up at about 4:30 a.m. I had some food, I had coffee, and then I packed all my food for the day, and I've just come to the gym. I did a workout this morning, and then I got straight into work. So I'm on shift at the moment. I just had an induction with a really lovely girl, took her through a program, finished my shift here at 1, and then I've got to do my cardio for today, because I train twice a day and it's brutal, and I never want to train or live like this again in my life, but we're just, again, I'll talk about it later in the vlog. I'm not in the mood right now to start talking about how I feel about bodybuilding as a sport. It's great mentally, is it? I don't know. You're gonna see me go through a roller coaster of emotions in the next 4 days. But hey, look, we're doing it. I'm making it to stage whether I like it or not. So yeah, and who knows, I might step on stage and think, wow, this is the best sport I've ever been in my life. I need to keep competing. I need to get bulk. I need to keep doing this. Somehow I don't see that happening. It's so far-fetched from my values around health and fitness that I just don't see it happening. But it's a good little challenge. Yeah. So I just finished up all of my work for today. I kind of just half-assed it while I did some cardio. And now I'm gonna do some posing. And then I'm gonna go home and do some, ow! I shredded my toenail on the Stairmaster from like hitting it. I didn't think it actually did anything, but I like broke my toenail. I just want to work on my like clarity, like making every pose a pose rather than, like, it is supposed to be a flow, but just sort of making it a bit more like bam, like I'm here, and like more steady, because I'm quite wobbly in my heels. Honestly, this is probably the comfiest position ever. I wonder if that's gonna stay there. Probably not. That posing session was not a vibe. My toenails are too long and they kept digging in. It's so gross. They kept digging in, because my shoes are really like tight on the toes because they're heels. Anyway, that posing session wasn't a vibe. In fact, no posing sessions lately have been a vibe. And in fact, I don't even feel like I'm bodybuilding, like I'm gonna be in a competition in like 4 days, 5 days, but whatever. I need to finish making my bikini. Or like I'm hand gluing all the gems onto it rather than spending $600 to buy a fully gemmed one. I'm adding the gems myself to like a $270 one so that I can save like $300 there, because I'm on a budget and I'm not about that life. So yeah, I really just don't want to do anything more today. I'm just over it. But I've got to go and I've got to jump on a Zoom call. That didn't sound good. The guy staring at me. I'm on my way to Phoebe's right now. I'm gonna go and remove all the hair off my body. Not looking forward to it. Yeah, and we're gonna have one big fat catch up about our prep, how we're feeling, check in with each other, make sure we're ready to go for Saturday. Yeah. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm exhausted this morning. I've even popped a little bit of makeup on before I go and take my client at 6 a.m. It's currently 5. I'm just having a little bit to eat and some coffee because caffeine is literally the only thing keeping me going right now. It's also freezing. So yeah, I'm just cooking, microwaving my food for before I work out. Because I'll train my client and then I'll do my own training, and I'm aiming to come home for the middle half of the day to do all my computer work and admin and whatnot. But yeah, last night me and Phoebe did like that hair removal stuff, and it like, I mean you probably can't see, but it worked. But after like 2 full thick coats and like scraping the crap out of our arms, and the rest of our body where we just did like a normal layer didn't really work. I just hit my elbow. I'm actually going delusional. But yeah, it was just good to catch up with her, see how we're both feeling about prep, and it was good to know that she's not excited either, so neither of us are feeling very excited for the show. On Saturday we both just feel quite numb about it. I was expecting to be so excited and I'm just not. Like, obviously I can't wait to compete, I've been working so hard for this for so long, but I just think it doesn't really line up with my values, and I would much rather be healthy and a healthy weight and have healthy skin and have higher energy and have my personality back than be this shell of a human being. So yeah, it's very interesting, but we'll get through it. It's Tuesday. Friday we leave, which is so close. That's 3 more full days before the road trip, and then the Friday night is just going to be a frenzy of getting ready, and then the Saturday mornings will go, and then I'm on stage, and then I'm done and I can go get pizza. Or pasta, actually. I'm getting pasta, I'm getting Italian, but yeah. That is chest and triceps and shoulders all done for today. I'm gonna go home and eat breakfast, even though I brought it with me, so I might actually sit in my car in the sun, get a bit of vitamin D, even though it's freezing outside. I already know it's like 10 degrees. So I'm gonna do that. Sit in my car with like my hot steaming bowl of rice and egg whites and protein and peanut butter, and in my puffer jacket in my car, which is gonna be freezing, but also really nice to be eating something hot in the cold. I just kind of feel like being outside, even though it's in my car, but like, you know. Yeah, that workout was actually pretty good. I didn't push myself too hard, but enough to maintain what I need to for the week. I feel kind of swole right now standing here like this, but I know for a fact that I'm not. You can literally see the ends of my collarbones poking out of my shoulders. Lovely, love that. I'm actually very excited to put weight back on. I never in my life thought that I would hate being this lean, but I hate it I'm like you can literally see the bones in my chest, which is something that, because of my physique, you naturally have never been able to see any of these bones up here, like when I'm sitting at a natural healthy weight. So that's fun. And I hate it, but it's okay. I'm gonna get back to being healthy after this. 4 days. I'm doing exactly what I said I'd do, and I'm sitting in my car, in the sunshine, in my puffer jacket, eating my steaming hot food. Oh, that's wet. That's okay. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alrighty, I just got home and I'm essentially going to sit here and do some like computer work admin for a few hours, and I just thought I would come and sit out in the sun just because, like I said before, I'm just craving being outdoors. I've got a little bit of yogurt which I'm going to eat, more for the fact that I feel like snacking on something, and I made a third coffee, although this one I just used instant purely because it's lower in caffeine and I actually don't need caffeine right now. I just want to be drinking something warm and that doesn't taste like water. So yeah, I just made a little instant coffee. My little mug that my friend got me for my birthday last year. My birthday or Christmas? No, it was for Christmas. Little handmade ceramic mugs. She got me a green one and a pink one, and I love them so much. With all my heart. But yeah, so I'm just going to write down, make a plan for what I'm going to do, and then get stuck into it, because if I don't write down like what I'm going to do for the next couple of hours, I will do about 10 minutes and then get sidetracked, or feel like I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. So I'm gonna go and get some green beans and then eat lunch. I'm actually so hungry, I actually kind of feel sick. So I've just popped my bikini on. It's only half done. I've just popped it on and I'm gonna go upstairs in the yoga studio and do some posing in my bikini. And I'm about to put on a bikini and be in a gym, and it's quite weird. I did do it last week with Phoebe for like 10 minutes. It's just the two of us, and it was right because it was the two of us. I'm doing it alone today and it's quite nerve-wracking. This is like a new level of gym confidence. I mean, it's not like anyone ever comes in here really, but knowing my luck, the one time I'm in here in a bikini, somebody's gonna walk in or somebody's gonna be showing someone around the gym. This is the most awkward thing. Somebody already came in. One person already, so I'm gonna get out of this, but I've done a decent amount of practice. Me posing is entirely different if I was just to slouch and relax, which is what I do 99% of the time. So yeah. Love your body both ways. I love my body both ways. The sliding is terrible, but I'm just on shift at the moment. About to take a little stretch and roll class, which is great because it means that I can focus on my own recovery as well as helping other people recover. And I can stretch, but I had 2 inductions on shift today, so just showed some people through some programs, and they were both so lovely and they were so sweet, and it made my day. And it also made my shift go really fast. I still actually haven't had a break, which means I didn't get to finish my cardio, which means I'm gonna have to do it after my shift, but that's fine. We're gonna get it done. I did do a little bit of a break just to have a snack, but I did some computer work on my break, so it wasn't really a break, but that's fine. We don't mind. So yeah, I'm gonna have to stay afterwards for 15 minutes to finish up my cardio, and then I can go home. This is really appetizing.
the bigger bum than Mariana. Woohoo!
Babysitting at the moment for some family friends, and I've just put the kids, well, they can't put themselves to bed, they're all like 8 and above, they're fully capable, so they're all asleep or trying to go to sleep now, but yeah, I've just spent the last like half hour or so planning out my next 3 days. So tomorrow I've got a couple clients in the morning, and then I've got to do my own workouts, and then straight into like the nitty gritty comp prep stuff, like picking up my Backstage snacks from the supermarket, I'm gonna get Phoebe a little present for after the show as well. Like I'm gonna go to, it's like a health food store, and they do like all these different chocolates. They have like a whole range of these chocolates. So I'm going to get a couple of different ones and put them in a jar for her. I was going to get her a couple blocks of Whittaker's chocolate, but I don't think she, like as much as she'd want 3 blocks of Whittaker's chocolate, I know that she'll have like a row of each, and then she's going to be stuck with 3 blocks of Whittaker's chocolate and a sensitive stomach after the show, so I don't really want to do that to her. I was going to get her the little blocks, but apparently she's already got some of the new flavours that they've brought out, so don't actually need to do that. So I'm going to get her just a small jar of mixed chocolates from the source. I have to pick up stuff like baby wipes for Backstage if I get my tan on anything. What else do I have to do? I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, so that'll be nice and relaxing. I'll do that in the morning after my workouts and some food. And yeah, I'll just be trudging through the day tomorrow. I've also got to finish my bikinis. Yeah, I'm just gonna split it up, otherwise I'm gonna start getting like inaccurate with it and annoyed at it, and I don't want it to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but yeah, so my day tomorrow I've got a lot of things to do. None of them are too tiring, most of them are pretty fun, but I know that it's gonna make me exhausted, because driving around to shops and picking up things from the store and like getting my nails done, it's gonna make me so like low energy and tired. I also don't get any more salt after tonight, or after the dinner that I just ate, so I have no more salt tomorrow or for Friday, first half of Friday. I think I get some salt on Friday night. I don't understand how it works. But yeah, I'm going to go and curl up on the couch and watch some YouTube, so I'll see you bright and early at 4:30 a.m. I'm going to have a very short sleep tonight, which is also going to add to me being tired, but welcome to my Wednesday nights. Good morning! I feel like I start every vlog in the kitchen at like 5 a.m. in this tracksuit, but it is so cold that I literally put this on every morning just to lounge around in. I'm going to go train. I've got 2 clients back to back, and then we're into the last training session. I think Phoebe's coming to have more, so we'll do that last training session together, and then a bit of posing together, and then into all that comp prep like I was saying yesterday. But so we just finished up a little posing session. The yoga studio wasn't free, so we ended up going to one of the group fitness studios. I was in like a normal swimming bikini, not my comp one. So honestly, wasn't a vibe, but my posing was pretty decent today. I finished getting my nails done. I just went for like a similar color to my bikini and just like a French tip thing. These are my natural nails, except that one is acrylic, but I got SNS done and I got my toes done, same color but just full. And then you would have seen I went and picked up all of my little peak week prep bits and bobs. So while I'm in my car, actually, I might do a little haul of everything I got that I'm taking with me backstage and whatnot. Yeah. So we got, first of all, I went to the Source in Bayfair and they have like these bulk bins with all these really nice chocolates. So I got some salted caramel peanut slab, some milk chocolate coated macadamias, some white chocolate coated freeze-dried raspberries, and then I think some white chocolate coated freeze-dried strawberries. So I'm going to put these in a little jar for Phoebe. There's only like a couple of each because they are quite expensive, and also she doesn't need a butt ton of chocolate after the show. She's already going to be eating so much, but I just want her to have like a little taste of everything that she's missed. And then on the line of post-show treats, I got myself a Bueno bar. These are my all-time favorite chocolates. I had them like literally 2 or 3 times a day when I was traveling around Europe because they were just in vending machines and I was addicted, so I just used all my spare change on Buenos and they've been my favorite ever since. And then for Phoebe, I also got her one of the Hokey Pokey and one of the Blondie, the new Whittaker's bars, because she hasn't tried them and she hasn't bought them yet. I did ask her this morning. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to give her the bars like this or if I'm going to break them up and put them in the jar with the other chocolates and things. And then in terms of actual like prep stuff, I got some rice cakes. I'm pretty sure these are for when we're backstage to snack on with peanut butter. I got some vegan lollies and some baby wipes. Lollies are for backstage. I also got some chocolate covered raisins for backstage. These are for in case I get fake tan or anything, and afterwards if I want to take my makeup off before we go out or whatever. But yeah, that's everything. I'm going to go inside. I've got to get started on my bikini. I also got some chicken, but that's just because Tim cooked me chicken before for my lunch. Now it's 2:20. I'm so hungry. Tim cooked me chicken for lunch and accidentally added salt because I didn't tell him not to add salt. So I have to cook more chicken because I'm not allowed salt today and tomorrow. So I had to buy more chickens. That's kind of a waste, but they'll probably use it for something else or like in dinner or something. But so I'm actually making some progress. I just paused quickly to make some oats, but I've got 1 cup done and this one's like a third of the way done. So I'm gonna try and get that finished in the next like hour, I want to say. And I'll start on the bottoms. The bottoms, they're tiny, so that's not going to take me very long. The back, I still don't really know how I'm going to do, but make it work. I'm also quite impressed with how well my nails match my bikini, so exciting. So she's done the top half anyway. So stunning. Like, there's obviously parts that I've like put the gem slightly too close, or like the glue smudged a bit, or it's not perfect, but I've done a really good job considering I haven't done anything creative in a long time. I still need to remove all the hair off my body and do like a really good full hydrating skincare routine tonight, because I think tomorrow morning after I wash my face, I'm not going to have anything on my face at all until like well and truly after I've had my makeup, like until like Saturday night. So yeah, I still need to pack as well, and I'm really in the mood to like clean the entire room. We've got quite a few dishes in here and a lot of washing that needs putting away, and rubbish that needs taking out. So I want to do all that so that I'm coming home to a clean room and not coming home from like an exhausting weekend and having a mess to come home to. But I'm acting like I'm going to run out of time, but we're not leaving until like 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so I do have half the day tomorrow to finish all this stuff. And if this isn't the kind of content you were expecting, I don't know what else you were expecting from a peak week vlog. My entire body is now hairless and I feel like a newborn baby. I washed my hair, I've got a face mask on, can't really move my face. Feeling really good, and my energy is still really high, which is great because I still have to do these bikini bottoms. Good morning. It's like 10 o'clock or just after 10. I slept until 9:45. Actually, I did wake up at sunrise, just Giga's like body clock, to go to the bathroom, but then I went back in bed and I slept again until like 9:45, which was a little later than I wanted. I did want to get up at like 9, but I'm really trying not to let myself get stressed today. Still finishing this bikini. Gonna be okay. I think I'm literally just gonna have chicken and rice for the next like 24 hours. Chicken, rice and peanut butter. And I'm not mad at it. That combo is actually alright. Either that or I'm just really am on prep and really don't care what I eat. Don't know why I left this for last. It's probably the most confusing part because it's roast and I don't know like whether to stretch it out and put the gems on, but then I'm like they'll all stretch together and be super close, or do I just like put it on but then when I wear it it stretches out a bit, so then they'll be super far away. So I think I'm gonna make like the top of it quite gemmed and then just have it going really sparse down the back. What color are you? It's okay, we're not getting stressed today. Yeah, also mind the mess in the background. Our room is a complete tip, but that's alright. We're not going to stress about it. Like I said, no stress today. So I'm just packing up everything I need for post-show. So I've got heels, bikini, tanning clothes, rice cake, that. Post-show treats. Jandals, thank you Timmy. I almost forgot, and I've got my cups to pee in Backstage, which I might just take, oh yeah, I'll take tweezers to stab a hole into if I need to. Stab them. Like, so the pee drains. Really gross, but whatever. Getting excited now. I just packed up Phoebe's little post-show treat. I wanted to put like a ribbon around it and tie these together. We've got all of those little chocolates I showed you yesterday. The little Whitakers in there, and then I'm going to put that with it. Alright, so I'm going to leave this little peak week vlog off here because I'm going to split this in two. So I'm going to have like my peak week vlog and then I will probably restart this in 2 seconds and start like the show day weekend vlog. It's showtime! Let's go!
Delicious. Today's it.